I
Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to Disney Baker, and welcome to the Baker's Pin Layer. Well, if you're just here for the first time, I am Chris, and this is my pin layer. I call it my pin layer because I have oh my, ah, over 11,000 pins, Disney pins. And I do a lot of my pin work in here. I make my own Disney pin frames. Oh my gosh, we are so bright in here. I have all this bright light. I am a Disney baker. Um, I'm the Disney baker, but I am not a Disney baker. I do make magic for Walt Disney World. But I was a baker for years. Hopefully, go back and see my stream yesterday. We went out to a dance on Friday night, my wife and I, and they had a raffle for this really big, actually, it's one of the biggest baskets there. And my number was drawn, not only for that basket, but the second largest basket also. So I won the largest baskets that night. And they were filled with stuff, gift cards and everything. It was fantastic. But they had this traditional popover mix in there. So we made popovers yesterday, and it had a Dolly Parton, Duncan Hines traditional Southern banana cake. So we made banana cake with chocolate frosting yesterday with French vanilla filling, and it was delicious. I took it actually up to the firehouse after the stream. I kept a slice for myself that we actually put out there. But anyway, so I made my channel. I go to the parks live on Wednesdays, so hopefully you'll see me live on YouTube and or at the parks. And if you see me at the parks, stop and say hello. But let's get things rolling. I was working out in my yard and looked at the clock. It said tick tock, tick tock, and that's why I'm a few minutes late. So we appreciate your patience here. This is a new angle for my laptop. Um, I am now DJing here in my community in which I live. I was a mobile DJ for 11 years also. And I got a new stand for my laptop when I DJ. And this is the perspective. So hopefully it's a good one on your end. And then we have another perspective that we'll show you later. And we're going to look at some pins later. I added a candle in my background here. I thought the candle would add a nice little calm ambiance to the stream. So we all need a little bit of calm in our life, especially it being Sunday. We need a lot of calm in our life because we know tomorrow's work day and back to school or back to work or back to whatever you're doing. So hopefully this is a little calm for you. We did have some cool things that happened on the stream yesterday. We had a mystery item. We asked everyone if they could describe the mystery item that I pulled out of my freezer, and a couple of them got it right. So I'll be sending out little thank yous and congratulations to them, and a little Disney Baker gift for getting those answers right. The one thing I'd like to try to do, I am using a side camera here, and I'd like to try to figure out how I can. Hello. Like, okay, so I'm unmuted again, but I my stream here and just use my camera, and for some reason it's not going to let me do it. I know what I can do. I apologize. Let's go into My goodness, I haven't used my phone as a camera for a while. And I don't recall how to do it. So I just had it up and running, but then I messed with it. And everybody says, don't mess with things, but I did. I messed with it. I touch. Oh, nope. So anyway. Is my torch that? Huh. Well, guess what? We're just going to try to come back in a different way. And we're going to go in here and we're going to go into Enter Studio. And if it comes up, fantastic. And there it is. And there we go. Oh. Now, is that better? I just have a little bit of feedback on my end. Sorry, everyone. Hello, Jennifer. Okay, so let's see if we can. We've got that. There we go. There it is. So we'll hide all that stuff because that's our happy stuff, and we'll turn our camera around. Try not to get everyone dizzy. So there was a great part, and there was a bummer part today, which was it's the R word. The Ravens. That was a bummer. And I see Jennifer in here, and she's probably jumping up and down because her team won. Congratulations, Jennifer. But the fun part about this is Pete's going to have to wear a Steelers jersey. So, oh well, too bad. So sad. You made a bet. You got to live up to it. He will, and that'll be fun. So let me go in and say hello to everyone in chat. Thank you all so much for being here. Katie Y, my producer, she's amazing. Hello, Donna Hitchhiking Bones. Thank you for being here. Tina Marie, hello. Adventures with BP, hello. And Birdwell 24/7, good to see you. Thanks for being here. And Sparkly Pink Diamonds, hello. Sparkly Pink Diamonds was a winner yesterday, no doubt. Debbie Bernfeld, hello. Throwing you a rose there, Debbie. Hello, Paul Engel. And continuing down, there's Jennifer is here. Paul, Debbie. Just scrolling. Hello, everyone. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. And Kay Wilbury is here. All right, here we go. All right, so this is looking at some pins. It's not going to be a very long one. We're just going to talk about some things. If you have any questions about my pins when we do start, please say so. So I've been trading pins. I've been going to the parks now for probably 2 or 3 weeks since I've seen everybody last. So I've been trading a lot of my pins. So I like to trade pins. I like to get to know other cast members. It's a lot of fun. So with that being said, this is one of the new 100th pins. Let's see if I can get my light a little closer here. There we go. This is one of the new Disney 100th anniversary pins. And this is Mickey. This is so cool. And engraved across the bottom, it says, "It was all started by a mouse." And these just came out last week. I really fell in love with this one because it's Mickey. And that is how it all started, a dream. This one's $19.99. And this is part of the limited edition 100 series set. There's a regular edition and a 100th edition. So that one's really cool. I love this pen. It's just so cool. And then along with that pin, they came out with a banner pin. And this has a nice little ribbon on it. This is the 100th anniversary crest. This actually, when you look at this is so cool. It has the 3 fairies up here. And it's very, very detailed. Uh-oh, did I lose something? Uh-oh, there we go. I'm sorry for that. I don't know if I can zoom in. I can't zoom in. Huh. Okay, well, I can't zoom in. But there we go. And that's how that looks. And that's a really pretty pen. And it is also a limited edition. I did not check to see what the limited edition numbers were. So, but again, if you are first time here or you're here for a couple hundredth time, just remember I am going live from the parks on Wednesdays, and I am baking now on Saturdays at 12:30. So this one, I'm looking. It's a limited edition 4,000, and this again does have the little Mickey cubic zirconia down in the bottom right hand corner. They've just are making them now very tiny. This one has a like almost plexiglass cover over it. They made the Mickey really, really small. Gosh, it really. I'm upset that I can't figure out how to switch my camera around. But it's a little tiny cubic zirconia Mickey, and it has like a plastic coating over it, which I think is really neat. Now I didn't check the Mickey statue one. Let's check that one. Same thing. This one only has a single post back. And yes, it also has, and you can see that, it's a little cubic zirconia Mickey, and it has this little plastic cover over it, which is very interesting. And it has the new 100th crest at the bottom, the square crest. And this one also, I can get my handy dandy magnifying glass out, and this one is also one of 4,000. So the limited edition on these are 4,000 pieces. Is that a collector's piece that you might want to get? If it is, 4,000 is a very high number, but for the most part, it's still a Disney collectible pin. I did get this one from the 100th series. This is a limited release. Bandmaster Mickey. I love that one. It is a dangle, so this does sway. And I did pick up the Roger Rabbit 100th Decades pin. I really like this one. He busts through the wall. 2 bits. I love that. And this is a limited release. And this is a nice pin. This pin was a little on the Decades pins are a lot more expensive. This one was 35. So that's a pretty expensive pin. And those are only like 4 pins. I've actually bought 6 or 7 pins in the past 2 months. So that's pretty good for me, because usually I was buying too many pins for a while. So looking into Evil, these are the Disney Unlock the Evil pins. And this is Maleficent. And it comes with the lock. And it comes with a key. And this key is really cool because it's her scepter. If you know anything about Maleficent, she carries a scepter. So that looks like her scepter that she carries. And then if you can't see, it has greenish eyes and kind of like greenish right around here. I like this one, but my wife is Maleficent, so I had to get that one. That one was $19.99. So jumping right into Halloween from that scary thing, they had the Happy Halloween. This is a annual pass holder, Happy Halloween, Walt Disney World. I like this one because it says Happy Halloween, and then down at the bottom it says Walt Disney World. I like that when they're specific with that. It doesn't say Disneyland, it says Walt Disney World, so I really like that. Let me see if I can go to, nope. I'll see if I could go to a different camera there. But and then the other Halloween pin I have. Hello, Theo. Good to see you. Oh my goodness, yes, they're the pins are not coming down in price. And I know that's pins used to be $7.99, $8.99. Pins are not coming down in price. So here is a Mickey Not So Scary Halloween Party pin. This is with Mickey and Minnie. This is a limited release, not limited edition. By the time I went to the party, all the limited edition ones were already sold out. And if you're planning on going to a Halloween party, again, understand that the annual pass t-shirts for the Halloween party are all gone. They're all sold out. They do have the annual pass pin that I just showed you, but no, they do not have any more annual pass shirts. But anything can happen on any given day. But for right now, the last two parties, they haven't had any. I like this one. It's dated 2023 Magic Kingdom. So I like that on here. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I like this one. I like them when they're trick-or-treating. And then I did, when I was at Epcot the other day, they have this new game you can play at Epcot called Pumpkin Pursuit. And it's kind of like the game that they had with Remy around Epcot. You go around and you find all these different decorated pumpkins. They'll give you a map to show you an area in which you'll find them. You find them, you go see a cast member, they'll give you a stamp. After you find all of them, you turn your paper into a cast member at Creations, and they give you a little plastic pumpkin. So those are pretty cool. I like this one too because Pluto is all wrapped up in mummy paper, and it says Pluto Pumpkin Pursuit 2023. Now I don't know if they're coming out with any more of these than just this one. I like this one. He's really cute on there, and does have a Mickey pumpkin with the black pattern ears from a couple years ago. And this one again was $17.99. Basic pin, small pin, but it's for something new, the Pumpkin Pursuit. So it's up there in price. We did see a DVC cast member that I was talking to. Vanessa and I have been fortunate. We've been DVC cast members now for about 8 years. And we were talking to one Disney DVC cast member, and he asked if we had gotten a coin yet. And apparently there's 3 different DVC coins you can get. You can get one from Disney World. You can get one from, I think there's only 3. I may be mistaken. VP would know. And Alani. So this is the one that I have for Walt Disney World. And this one's really cool. It's a collector's coin. It says Walt Disney World, and it has all aspects of the park in the coin. It says stay magical year after year. So it has a whole bunch of different icons in here. Grand Floridian. Hello, Doug. Good to see you. Zippity-doo, Doug. These are all the resorts that are on this coin. All the DVC resorts are on that coin. And then the back of it, it says Disney Vacation Club member. So this is a member coin. So if you're a member, you can get that coin. So Paul collects all kinds of security coins. So he might be interested in a coin like that. All right. So next off, if you did see my live when I was at the Halloween party, please, if you haven't seen it, go back and get it. This is one of the buttons that I did receive when I was at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. It says, I'm celebrating, and I got this, I'm celebrating most creative costume. One of the cast members gave it to me, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I was Captain Jack Sparrow that night. And we went to the Garden Grill, and let me see if we can use the other camera for this one. We went to the Garden Grill, and we met Chip and Dale and Mickey and Pluto. And that's when we went and saw Boyz II Men. So we went and saw Boyz II Men at Epcot. And they give you this because they're just walking around watching everybody eat. And it's just a signature card, and it has their picture on it. I thought that was pretty cute. And then there are, of course, these amazing Mickey It's Not So Scary Halloween Party 2023 maps of everything, of the merchandise that they have, and where you can find everything, and where all the goodies are, and where all the candy can be found. So that's pretty cool. And this is the one that I actually used that night because it's all bent up. So that was pretty nice. So regular trading pins. Let's just talk about regular trading pins. So if you want, we can just go back to the pin board. And I traded this one. This is Tramp. And this must be a new series because this is Tramp from Lady and the Tramp. And he's just sleeping in a wooden barrel. I think that's pretty cool. I like that one. And then I traded for this one. You know what? I still think if I put these on here, you can get a better look. That way my finger's not in the way. Nope. I have to apologize for why my camera's not working the way it should be, but this is Baymax. And he's a hidden Mickey Baymax. And then we got this Tinkerbell. And I do have a bunch of these silhouettes like this. Not silhouettes, but just signature drawings. But I hadn't gotten a Tink one in a long time. So I saw that one. So someone gave me a bunch of pins in a bag. I have no clue what you should do with them. You should get with me. If you want to know about them, we can talk about them like backstage one night if you like. You know about backstage and you want to go through them. You want to, next time you're in town, if you want to sit down and just dump them out. I mean, are we talking 10 or 15? Are we talking 50 or 60? This is Jasmine's high heel shoe. It has her braid back here. This is really pretty. I traded for that one. I had this one, but I wasn't sure if mine was legit, meaning if mine was a scrapper or this one was a scrapper, but then I found out that this one was a scrapper. So this one will go back into the trading pile. What is a scrapper? A scrapper is a pin that has been actually taken off the production line for imperfections, and somehow they get back into the parks. This is a mystery bag, Pain and Panic, in this little wooden car. That's who I think it is. It looks like Pain and Panic. There's so many mystery bags coming out so fast. This is a Maleficent umbrella. And again, I trade a lot of things for Maleficent. More than 20. Sure, we could just sit backstage one night if you want. We could just make arrangements to do that. This is a black and white Donald. As I researched this one a little bit more, this is a limited release, but I do think it's a scrapper because it's not. It just has. You can see it in the picture, where the resins and where the paints are. It's kind of just dipped in, but it's a cute pen. If you like Donald, it's a cute pen. And then we traded for this Pluto because my friend that works up at the DVC lounge, he likes Pluto. So I figured I'd trade this one, and next time I see him, I can give that to him. I got this really nice red, white, and blue Mickey. I love this one. This is one of my new faves. I collect a lot of red, white, and blue Mickey stuff. I didn't get an opportunity to look at the back of this, but now that I have my magnifying glass, I can look at the date. And the date on this one, this does not have the Mickey waffle backing like this. This is just a straight black. This is from 2008. And it does have, where is my pointer? It does have the right wording here. It has both of the little fabric catchers here. because these catch on your fabric, and then when you put the pin back on, it has a single pin back. So this is a legit pin, and I traded for that. I had 2008. That's an old pin. And this is from, I believe, one of the mystery bags. This is Lumiere and Cogsworth. These are the character pins. These are cute if you collect those. I just thought it was different. And we have a pirate hat on a pirate ship wheel. This is a hidden Mickey pin. And again, hidden Mickey pins only used to come out and be traded by cast members. Now, hidden Mickey pins are found a couple different places. This is a Disney cast member lanyard collection, and this is from 2004. And it is one of 3, it says. So this is pretty old. It's in really good shape. This is a hidden Mickey. This is pretty cool. Cruella de Vil, and she has her hidden Mickey right up here in part of her white hair. And I think that's part of the New Villains collection. I did get this Haunted Mansion pin. This is from the Gravedigger and him and his dog. And that's a different back on there. I haven't seen that. It's a new. This is the new. Yeah, this is right. This is a new authentic. It says authentic. It shows the castle 2020-23 Disney pins. So that is a part of a new thing they're doing. So, and then I got this hipster Goofy. There's a Goofy, there's Donald, and there's Mickey. And then I got this. This is from Disney. It's from Hong Kong Disney. That's Goofy. And looks like he's eating out of a Mickey popcorn bowl. So that's pretty neat. I'll save that one for Gonzo. I got this. I don't know what this is, but I thought it was pretty neat, so I got it. It's a very different looking pumpkin for Halloween. But it has a gear, a Mickey key, and something right here. I don't know what the other eye is if anybody knows. Hello, Jeannie. Welcome. Thanks for being here. We're looking at some of the pins I've traded these past couple weeks. Here's another high heel. This is the Queen of Hearts. It's a high heel shoe pin. And this is Lucifer. So I traded about 25, 30 pins. And this is a new one. This has the new authentic, has the new plastic coated cubic zirconium Mickey right there too. So these are the newer pins. I guess that's how they're trying to stop counterfeiting. Now, what I found out for this one, this pin is Daisy, and this is from the cruise line. And this is a pirate. She's Pirate Daisy. There's a pirate up here with the 2 crossing swords. And then there's a chest down at the bottom. And then, I don't know what these things are. But there's a shovel in the ground. But then when you turn it over, it says Disney Cruise Line. So this is from the Disney Cruise Line. And the date is so tiny. See if I can use my magnifying glass to read that date. 2017. I think that's really cute. She's adorable. And then we have another Maleficent. And she is a hidden Mickey. So there's a hidden Mickey right there. And like I said, I collect these and then I give them to my wife because she's Maleficent. I collected this one. This is from Woody's Roundup. So that's a Woody with a Mickey. And these now you can find in there's a whole bag of these. Not a whole bag of them, but I think you get one in a bag now. And I think they're like $7.99. But it's one mystery pin. But these have all been re-released in those. I guess they found a couple cases of them. Here's a Baymax S'more. A Baymax S'more pen. And he's really cute. I like Baymax. Fa la 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 la. And this was one of the 50th anniversary pins. This was sold in a 2-set pin as a back scratcher. There's a Mickey back scratcher and a mini back scratcher. And I like this. Identical to the original back scratchers. And it says Walt Disney World. And it actually has the original ears of the world and then Mickey's ears on top of the world. So Walt Disney World. This goes with the Princess series. There's a whole series of these. I have one or two of these. I don't have many of these, but I saw this one on a board, and this was the Princess. This is the Prince, if I'm not mistaken. This may be where the Beauty and the Beast. Yeah, I think this is from Beauty and the Beast. I think that's the Prince from Beauty and the Beast, and he's pleading to the old lady not to. I have the original back scratcher somewhere. Oh my gosh, I think I do too. The original back scratcher. And then I got this one. This is the paint can series, and I've never had a. This didn't really look legit, but I've never had the Chip and Dale one, and I liked it. And you have to be careful because some of these series, this one's a little rough, but I think this might be legit. I'll have to double check on it. It's a Hidden Mickey series, but some of them, the paint on the paintbrush didn't match the paint that's in the can. So that's how you can really know. These match. And we have a nice look. All of these pins are amazing. Thanks, Debbie. And we have a nice looking Hidden Mickey there. So this might be legit, but it's an old pin. So I like that. And then jumping right into the next holiday, I traded for this one. And this is a mini snowman with her mini ears on. And I just thought that was adorable. So I traded up for that one. Oh, so now we're going to go back to regular screen and we get to see me. And then what I'm going to do is I'll just leave that there. I can hear it, but then I'm just going to turn it away so I don't have to listen to it. We've been really busy trying to get everything that we're going to get ready. Well, we're getting ready for. We're definitely been going live on Wednesdays, which has been working out really well. I'm having a lot of fun with that. We are, of course, now baking on Saturdays. We bake this Saturday. I have to look at my schedule for this coming Saturday, but I'd like to bake for that one. And catching up on Sundays. This is like my catch-up day. I just like catching up and bringing everybody in, saying hello, seeing everybody. Hello, Movie Mania Nick. Welcome in. Good to see you. It's nice seeing everybody, in seeing everybody in other streams and on other chats like that too. So it brings back a lot of good memories. When we were at Baltimore, Nick and I, we toured the club level, which was really nice at Camden Yards. And it's just nice when you see other people and then you see them in chat. So, and with that, I need to start up my Whatnot again. And I'm putting out shorts, I'm putting out videos, and I have a lot of you in here. And again, calling subscribers, but I like calling, my subscribers, my friends of the channel. So friends of the channel. And Whatnot reached out to me and said, hey, you still want to sell? You haven't sold in a while. I responded back, yes, I do. So I have to get back in the stream of that. We did pick up some goodies from the park. I could show you. we picked up this guy. This is the Mickey popcorn bucket, and he lights up. His little pumpkin lights up. Hi, Julie, welcome. And he glows in the dark. So I haven't tried him out yet. Oh, I just hit him in the head. So I haven't tried him out yet to glow in the dark, but he is a pumpkin bucket, so we got him. And I didn't get the new one from A Nightmare Before Christmas because they were already sold out. Look at all these things. Oh, Julia, welcome to the pin layer. Oh my gosh, yes. If this is your first time here, yes, I have, my pin wall is pretty extensive. I think my last count, I think I had 24 or 25 pin boards on that wall. I have my this is my Walt Disney pin board here, with some of my Walt pins on it. And back here we have, oh, and I picked up this. This is what they gave us when we went trick-or-treating at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. Let's boo this. That was fun. And it's got candy on the other side. So that was really cool. I like that. I had one from a couple years ago, but I can't remember where I put it. And then I was out one day and I saw these. Now, they had these during the 50th anniversary, all different colors, but they never had a purple one. And I'm a Ravens fan, so I got a purple one. Yeah, so add that to my popcorn bucket collection. I don't think I have a whole bunch. I've got a couple, but I like collecting the cool ones. I think that's a cool one. I think the Mickey one, Skeleton Mickey is a cool one. I do have the Mickey Mummy from last year, and I have it's almost time to take him to the parks at night. Because what I did with my Mickey Mummy one is I put LED lights inside of it. And he glows as I'm walking through the park. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that, Debbie. Thank you. Oh, Chris, do you have to wear No, Nick. No, that will, I can tell you when that will happen. That'll happen never, because I'll never make that bet. Because that's a bet that you can lose. That's a 50-50 bet. So, but nope, not me. But Debbie, we were talking about something, and I meant, I just that there it goes. So we're talking about pin boards, and I found a pin board, and if you're on my Instagram with me, you can see it. But I'm going to grab it here in my room. I finished this one up probably 2 weeks ago now. I'm going to turn my overhead light on so you all can see it really clear. Okay. I finished this one. Now, I'm going to zoom in here. This is very ornate. That is all hand-carved molded wood. And this was my grandparents. This was in the basement of my grandparents' house. And it had a picture of a rabbit that was drawn by my uncle. And then he decorated it with cotton balls. And then I don't know how they painted the cotton balls, maybe with watercolors. And it was on here for years. And then when they passed, we were cleaning out their house, and I asked my mom if I could have it. But this is really cool. And this is the back of it. And the cool thing about this is redwood. This is either redwood or cherry. And behind this part is oak. So that inside trim is oak. but this is all cherry, and it's fabricated and put together really well. And it's going to hang like this. And I decided to keep this one for myself. And this one I'm going to put all my Walt Disney pins on it. All the pins I have of Walt Disney. Like the small pin frame to my right has Walt Disney pins on it. They'll get transferred over to this one. And then I'm going to keep this. I did my research on this frame. Me and my sister talked about how old my grandparents were, and we remember seeing this when we were children. So we're figuring this is anywhere from 111 to 115 years old, this frame. So this one I'm going to really, really take super good care of. And actually, it's going to get some lighting. And as you can see, I do take. I love finding frames that have a little bit of, background. This was just a standard frame that I got. A friend gave me, and she's like, "Can you do something with that?" And I'm like, "Sure." And I had a piece of glass in it, and then I went ahead and I cleaned it up, and then I did paint the back of it. This is the top, and I purchased these are framing plates and screws. So I manufacture all my pin frames like that. So they're heavy duty. So when you put your pins on them, the back won't pop off. And I do use black velvet and cardboard, black velvet and cardboard. Yep. And then I paint them. And when you have your pin frames that you get from me and you turn them upside down, your pins don't fall off of them. I have something down here. That. And these are some of my Haunted Mansion pins. And this was just a nice little frame that I found and just made it in. And this is one of my first ones. So the back looks a little yucky, but that's how. But my newer pin frames, they're all, I say they're professionally finished on the back. They have a nice finish looking. If I know it's going to be a heavy pin frame, I'll put the little rubber, the felt grommets, like you'd put under your chairs for a hardwood floor. I put them on the back of my pin frames so it doesn't mark up your wall when you hang it. But this is another old pin frame that I got, and it's the black velvet type. And then I really liked it. It was pretty ornate. So I went ahead and I put all my not all my Walt, but a couple of my Walt Disney pins on here. And my D23 pin. And I like that one that sits in here and sits in the background so you all can see. But I did get two things. Which one, Katie? This one? This one? I didn't see your message fast enough. This one or the big one? Either or, I guess. The really big one. Thank you. Yeah, I agree. So I've been collecting some of these pins from Amazon. Amazon's been doing 100th anniversary pins, and these came in the mail. So for those unboxing, this is an unboxing moment. Unboxing. So these are, if you saw one of my other streams, I've collected the Mickey and Minnie one that are like this. And this one is Peter Pan. Look at that. Is that not cool? I mean, it's got everything. It's got the towers. It's got the ship's wheel. It's got the ships. It's got Tinkerbell at the top. It's got the anchors in the corner. Oh, Debbie, I'm glad. I'm glad, Debbie. You should take a picture of that. When you get some pins on, take a picture of it and send it to me. I'd like to see that. And you have Captain Hook's Pan's flute. Get it? Pan flute. That's a joke. The treasure chest, the ship's wheel. And these are pretty big. I have my handy dandy I thought I had my handy dandy tape measure. I do. And these are pretty big. And again, these are only from Amazon. And these are 4 inches. That's a 4 inch pin. 4 inches by 2.5 inches, 2 3/4. So that is cool. And then I got this one, and you can only order these through Amazon. Disney, Walt Disney World Company does not sell these. I'm sure they got approval, but they do not sell these. Let me see if I can open this up. And then I got this one, and I've had these for a little bit. I've just been waiting to show them. Stitch. Isn't that cool? Lilo and Stitch. I just think these are so cool. The other two either are Minnie and Mickey or put away. But I wish I had them out so I could compare them. But these are super shiny and they're super heavy. You want to see the backs of them? Let's show you the backs. Oh, thanks, Debbie. That'd be cool. On the backs, oh, look, it shows the like stained glass. So if you look from the back, see if I can hold this light up here. Look at that. That's so cool. I didn't realize that. Isn't that cool? I don't know how you would mount that, but it still looks cool. So, and I don't know how many characters of those are coming out with. So somebody in chat know. Of how much were these? Let me see if my invoice is in my envelope. These are $49.99, I believe. Let me grab my envelope, see if my invoice is in here. It is not, but I believe those were $49.99. And for a 4-inch by 2 3/4 inch pin, that's pretty amazing. I mean, again, when I said I hadn't bought a lot of pins, I hadn't bought a lot of pins. I'd really slowed down on my purchasing of pins because I have so many. But when I saw these coming out, like the banner one and the Mickey statue one, I'm going to have to make a 100th pin board with just the 100th pins on it. And I'm not collecting. There are a lot of them out and a lot more coming out. I won't collect all of them because I collect what makes me smile. I collect which ones I like. So those are the two that I like. Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. Appreciate that. Going back to the pin frames, if you know someone, I am going to a craft fair in my neighborhood here in November. I already have. You do not have to be a Prime member, Kay. No. Nope. But I'm not saying that's for certain, but I don't think you had to be a Prime member. In November, I'm going to a craft fair, and I've already made up 15, almost 18 frames that are in the other room that are finished. And I am going to start. I have somebody that's working on a website for me, which I'm very appreciative of. But I'm going to start selling those through my Whatnot probably after November because I don't want to sell those and then have to make a whole bunch of them. But I'm making 1 to 2 of them a week now. So I need to sell. I need to have at least 25 by November ready to sell. But if you're looking for a pin frame, you can talk to Debbie11. And I gave 2 of them away at Pete's meetup. And it's, if that's something you need for your pins, reach out to me either through here or IG. IG is usually easier for me. Reach out to me on IG and let me know how many pins you're looking to display. And I can give you an estimate rough size. I mean, this is an 8x10 here, and again, these are kind of set apart because I didn't want to cram them together. You can see some of my pin frames in the back. Some of the pins are really tight on some of them. It's your personal preference. You know, how do you like your pins? You like them, you know, do you have that many where you, my gosh, I've put cable backs on some of my frames out there. Some of the frames I have out there will hold probably over 100 pins plus. So I've used 50-pound cable latches on those because these get very heavy. Pins are heavy. You start putting 50, 75, 100 pins on a frame, it's going to hold some weight. So I make sure I put the cables on accordingly. But I've already sold two to some friends. But if you're interested, please send me go on IG, the Disney Baker IG. Say hello. Let me know that you heard me talking about it on my live, on my Pin Chat live, and let's talk. Let's see what you're looking for. And if you have, or if you have a frame, if you have a frame that's special to you, that had a picture in it of maybe of somebody, and you want to use that frame, reach out to me, send me a picture of that on IG, and say, hey, would this work? How would this work? And how you would get that to me, and then how I would finish it. If I need to maybe touch up some paint on it, if it needs something, and then get it back out to you. I could do it that way. Of course, that would be a reduced cost because it would already be your frame. Stacy says, I heard you talking about what you call your subscribers, and I had an idea what you could call your subscribers since you're the Disney Baker. Your subscribers could be Baker's assistants. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that a lot. Baker's assistants. Yes, that's fantastic. Well, my mods, I call my mods Baker Muffins, Baker's Muffins. But I like that. Baker's assistants. I like that a lot. I'm working diligently to get to that platform spot where I get monetized by YouTube, and I'm working really hard with that. And I still have about 1,000 more viewing hours of my videos. I need 1,000 more hours to be viewed before I can be monetized. I have all my Baker's assistants already, which is great. The number for that, but I'm still working hard at getting the shorts up and getting the videos up and getting them out there so everybody can enjoy them. But subscribers and watch time hours are all things that, and oh my gosh, when you guys give me like a like, I think I got 56 likes on my live the other day. That's half. If I hit 100 likes, YouTube picks it up and throws it out there. So I'm looking forward to when that's going to happen. So, and I'm looking forward to inviting some people in. My bakes are coming on Saturdays. My live streams are coming on Wednesdays, and then we just do this catch up, or we call it the Baker's Kitchen chat or something like that, to let us know what we were doing the weeks, or if I missed a week. Just saying hello, just going into a chat and talking with people is so much fun. Getting to know people through chat, their likes, and people say, oh my gosh, look at your wall and you have so many pins. I've been collecting pins since 2002. So it's not something I just started yesterday. And my collecting Disney memorabilia, I have so much Disney memorabilia, and that a lot is starting to be sold on my Whatnot, but not anything that I bought since I've been a cast member. We have contracts with the Walt Disney World Company where we can't sell merchandise that we bought under a cast member ID. So Jill says, good evening, Chris and chat. I just got home from Walt Disney World late yesterday and trying to get all my chores done, back to the real world. Well, Jill, sorry I missed you. I didn't know you were here. Well, I'm glad you made it back home safely. Get your chores done. Yep, back to the real world. Here in the real world. Yep, and I have favorites of yours, so I will go and watch them again. Oh, I hope that counts. Okay, I really don't. I don't know, but as I'm making my shorts, I have to go back in and add them to the playlists. and again, I'm learning every day with this, and just trying to. I'm having fun. I go to the parks, I have fun. Try to catch me in a park, trying to figure out where I am. Somebody was looking for me the other day and said, "Well, we just saw you were just here. Next thing you know, you're, 4 countries down." Well, that's how the baker moves. Baker moves pretty quick. Um, I That's a great idea, Katie White. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I was only Halloween party and happily ever after fireworks. Well, I would oh no, no worries. That's all good, Jill. Um, I love the happily ever after fireworks. They've added so much to that show. I just think it's fantastic. I love it. I love it, and I can't wait until December because they have the new show coming out December 5th, I believe it is, 4th or 5th. 5th is coming out at Epcot, the new fireworks show. So, and that's going to be pretty amazing. But I do have this. I have this, and let's open this up. This I get, if I'm not mistaken, I know where this is from. If you're not a D23 member, you can look to be a D23 member. You get cert if some things, if you're local, you can get limited edition pins through D23. You can get, where's my silver Mickey? I think I put him back in his box. The new silver Mickey for the 100th anniversary came out, and it's a plastic statue like this. It's in a lot of people's backgrounds, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And then they sell you. This is the D23 special commemorative issue for the 100th anniversary, and I just got that in the mail, and I haven't even opened it up. It says you made this dream come true, and that's cool. And they have stories inside. Oh, let me open it up. I've never opened one of these up live before. So and page through it. Oh, one thing that I have started doing is I now am a volunteer. I volunteer at Give Kids the World Village here in Orlando. So I started doing that 2-3 weeks ago. So I do that right now. I'm doing that once a week. So this is a greeting page from Bob Iger. This looks like it's going to take you through the beginning and how Walt. These are pictures of Walt and Epcot and Mary Poppins. These, I mean, I know you guys can't see these that clear, but this is a pretty cool book. Strolling Through History. So I love all the history of Disney. I love watching. If you're doing if oh, it has the movies. This is really cool. So this is one of the things that they said. Oh, and it's that's cool. I just felt that. A D23 magazine, yeah. Mike breaks up. Oh, sorry. When I look down, okay, I won't look down. I look up. How's that? Okay. Thanks, Katie. Um, and Mickey here, when you touch Mickey, he's raised. He's raised. The numbers aren't, but he is. That's pretty cool. So yep, this is the D23 magazine, and I'll put that back in its plastic later. But that's pretty much how we're catching up. Doing things. I've been trying to get a lot of my stuff together for like I said, the craft fair in November. Debbie says, I am going there in December for the Magical Night of Hope, Chris. I hope we can see each other. Oh, Debbie, that's fantastic. I hope we can see each other. That would be great. You're traveling to Florida, so that would be amazing. Wow, I hope to see you there. But I just want to continue, just coming on and saying hello, catching up with everybody and seeing how everybody's doing. Yes, yours should be in the mail, Jill. Okay, so I have your videos playing on another tab. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And you know what? It's one of those things where um, the more I enjoy doing this, um, the more I forget about kind of like when you walk into Disney, you're in Disney and you just kind of just let everything go. But you know, like Jill said, back to the real world. You know, I'm fortunate that I can. Oh, Debbie, that would be great. Yes, let me know. Make sure you send me, you guys. I'd love to meet up with you. So send me chats and IG when you're coming in. That would be fantastic. Oh, I need my own assistant. I needed my own assistant yesterday, Stacy, after that bake. Oh my gosh. But it was really cool because my wife came out when I was done and I had everything cleaned up. I had everything cleaned up. I'd gone to the firehouse and gave him the cake. And she goes, "Oh, you cleaned up everything." So, yeah. But going back to this, this is, I like Disney stuff. I like having fun. I like going to the parks and I like just meeting new people. And I like meeting, friends. But with what's happening with, my channel, and once I get monetized, that helps support the channel. You know, I'm using now my phone, to be a secondary camera. I'm using this new microphone. I need to get one of those little puffy things for the top of it, as you see on some streamers, and that way, the distortion won't get messed up. Just little things. And once I do that and I get monetized through my channel, and then I can go look for sponsors like maybe Pillsbury or Hershey or somebody like that, things that I use in my baking, Domino Sugar, Pillsbury, somebody like that. If I get some small sponsorships there, and be baking, every single Saturday, and that would just help take care of that and the monetary ends of that. Um, but yeah, everything else is just one day at a time. So I'm at an hour, and that's where I wanted to go, and that's where I wanted to be. Stacy says, "Well, she has to go clean up her kitchen." Okay, Stacy, if you get those assistants, let me know. But I really like the idea of baker's assistants. So once I get monetized and we set those different platforms up for people to support the channel, we'll have different positions in the bakery, for that, and that'll be a lot of fun. Um, so we're looking to actually make up a T-shirt. We're going to get a T-shirt out there, and maybe a hat. I don't know. Maybe a hat says, I don't know, Disney Baker or something like that. People wear hats. I don't know, but we'll think of something. But until then, we're just going to keep out, meeting in chats, meeting, in the streams, meeting out at the parks, and meeting in my kitchen and in my pin room. So I am Chris the Disney Baker. I want to thank all my moderators for hanging out here, keeping our stream family friendly. I appreciate you being here, spending your time. And to all of my baker's assistants and friends in chat and subscribers that we now are going to call baker's assistants, thanks for being here. I appreciate you. And I always say ta-ta for now, TTFN, peace, love, and pixie dust hugs. And pixie dust hugs will have to do until we can meet in person. I'm Chris the Disney Baker. Good night. See you next time.